Grandma Henrie, yeah.
Do it.
See, that's the other thing too.
Awesome.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. What is your 2 cents on that on your end as well too, Don? I mean, do you believe in the whole, afterlife type spirit that what he's talking about as well too?
I guess you'd say that eventually, over time, I will reveal what you would consider my entourage of friends. Each one sort of embodies a different type of facet of what kind of makes me go. Each one would embody, I guess you say, a different cogwheel in my system. And necromancy is a subject that I have studied extensively myself.
Oh, wow.
I just don't mention it or anything like that, just like witchcraft and whatever else. Yeah, it's interesting. I understand Scott because he's one who would walk the line, I guess you'd say, with 1 foot on each side.
Wow, that's crazy.
Sometimes more on it. All depends.
Exactly. The reason I asked as well too, we're going to talk about the afterlife thing after we talk about God and religion as well too, but the afterlife and everything else and stuff. I mean, some people can believe that there's an afterlife or not. That sort of thing. When a person dies, is there going to be an afterlife or spirit or anything like that, or some sort of a different type of spirit and everything else? Some people can believe it, some people can't believe it, and everything else, and everything. I think we covered a little bit about that on the Demons and Angels interview with Don, just a tiny bit. Yeah, just a tiny bit, but not really a whole lot. So we'll get more on that really quick. All right, really fast. God and religion. Okay, let's talk about religion first. It seems like a whole body of different religions that are out there, or if you want to call it the organized religion and that sort of thing. So let's talk with Bon really quick. What is your 2 cents of what you think about what religion is on your part?
Well, my reference point would be the philosophy having to deal with, the spiritual nature of reality as well as how it manifests through the world of the physical. So it's essentially, from my point of view, the way religion should function is it provides you with a framework to seek truth on all levels. Ultimately, all truth is from spirit, so it manifests in the physical realm, in the astral, in the ethereal realm, but it has its origins in the spirit realm. And a religious framework can help you to raise your consciousness from just your material day-to-day needs, the needs of the body and of being a material being here, and to connect you into spirit. That's its proper function if it's operating as it's supposed to operate.
Exactly. What's your 2 cents on that, Don?
My 2 cents basically is the fact that we must always keep in mind that religion, or even the word of it, or anything that has to do with it, would be considered an invention that was created by the human mind and not God himself. Therefore, I'm not trying to discount it, but I do feel that religion expresses many different types of facets, not the whole, I guess you say, object of what you consider your connection to the divine. I find that it fills a very good structure or form for people to follow in their more natal stages of spiritual development, but eventually it can be shed once a person's more self-realized with either divine or the opposite energies, that they can actually shed it as if it was a cocoon just kind of gutting them in their life at that moment. Some people need it till death. Some people only need it at the very beginning of their life. Some people don't need it at all. But it all depends. I can go on to a whole thing of how it can actually be served as a control order, especially for the masses of people as well. So.
That's what I would consider to be the misuse of religion, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes. But that happens a lot more these days.
Certainly.
When people say religion is a man-made thing, people can say that, okay, religion is man-made, but when it comes to a personal faith in their religion, it seems to be something else and something different to that believer.
Well,
you know what I'm
correct.
saying?
The thing is the thing that they're actually trying to describe, kind of like as if the Egyptians created obelisks and things like that to express their religious belief or their faith in their sun. They would actually create manifestations within the physical world that we're actually living in right now. Our human experience, because I do reside within a human vessel myself, fact that within this human experience, everyone is tending to create something that is actually expressing just one facet of the greater whole of what's actually happening, the greater truth, in other words.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that in order to get, I guess you say, to the closest in faith is to be able to shed, I guess you say, the training wheels.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, so brash about it, but I would consider it in best, especially when someone has, gotten to a certain point in spiritual development, to where it'd be like training wheels.
Right, exactly.
No disrespect or anything like that.
The whole emphasis on faith is a product of your messianic religion or your revealed religions that are it's a relatively recent phenomenon. I mean, the older religions, I consider myself a pantheist, don't rely on belief in something as a sort of a blind belief, believe what you're told, in something that doesn't match logic and doesn't match experience. In the older religions, the purpose of ritual and ceremony was to bring you into contact with a spiritual reality so that you could have a direct connection.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the old, religions had their means of doing this, and it's only since, I think...
Mm-hmm. You there?
Scott? Are you there?
No! Did he leave?
Oh.
I was getting into that.
That's interesting. You're still there, right?
Yeah, I'm still here. We're still here.
Okay, Scott. Let me see what's going on with him. But I must agree, I'm in concordance with him when it comes to his beliefs as well. We're going at this conversation more as a team versus actually having opposing views on a lot of things. Because, yes. Let me see if I can find him really quick.
All right, go ahead. Go for it.
Just a moment.
And while he's doing... Is it...
You're not on anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is going to work. And we are here live in the VM Underground Show, worldwide broadcasting Southern California, and we lost Bon Necron. We're going to get him back here really, really quick and stuff, but we're here with the one and only also Don Henrie, Vampire Don Henrie.
Oh, I got him. Scott?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to have to do this really quick. Let me call you right back.
Go for it. And we'll kick it off with a track and be back at the rest of the VM Underground Show, worldwide broadcasting Southern California. Here's Opus Dying.
The world had stopped turning.